Greetings, people of YouTube! On request from one of my subscribers, I've created a tutorial on how to make YouTube poop. I'm gonna run through some YTP basics, mainly techniques and what to avoid. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll get right into it. First off, you need to understand what YouTube poop is. A lot of newbies seem to think it's just mashups of TV shows with random memes thrown into it.
Right over on the
Dinner.
all day. Hey. Why am I this way?
Mama Luigi, you must die!
YouTube poop has come a long way since those days. Before I show you any actual techniques, here's what you'll need. All you need to make YouTube poop is a movie editing software, source material, and some creativity. A favorite video editing software used nowadays is called Sony Vegas, which is miles better than Windows Movie Maker. However, I'm not just talking about Vegas Pro. Vegas Pro may be nice, but the price runs up to around $500. Assuming you're not willing to spend that much, I recommend grabbing Vegas Movie Studio HD 9, which is only 45 bucks. To obtain your source material, your cartoons or whatever, Google search a tube catcher. Enough said. We'll get into creativity as we go along. Now to get into the actual methods of madness behind YouTube poop. Poopisms are the techniques poopers use to make their videos. There's a lot of them, so I'll start off with the most common. The stutter loop. This is where you take a short clip and repeat it over and over again. All you do is take your clip and copy and paste it several times. Congrats, you have a classic stutter loop. There are two variations on this poopism that I want to mention, the stutter loop plus and the stutter loop minus. Stutter loop plus adds random special effects during the loop. Still simple, right? Stutter loop minus is a little different. Instead of altering the video imagery, we take it away altogether and just leave the audio. This is often done to imply characters having sex or doing something sexual. However, since that's been done so much, you might want to come up with something original. Alright people, this is how not to do a stutter loop. I can't tell you how annoying it is when you click on a poop and you get something like this. Like this example, bad stutter loops are slow, uninteresting, and they go on for way too long. I've seen some that have gone on for over 20 seconds. Try to keep these quick and concise. Reversing is very self-explanatory. You just take a clip and put it in reverse. Simple as that. Forward reversing is a very similar concept. You take two copies of the same clip and put the second in reverse. This can be used to give the reversal a bit more of a humorous effect. Here's a bad example of a reversal. See that? Same problem as the stutter loop. It took too long. Quickness helps keep your viewers engaged. Since these next two are similar, I'm going to explain them both at once. Stare down and mysterious zoom. Stare down is when you take a freeze frame of a character so it looks like he's staring at something or someone, usually with an annoyed or shocked look.
Judge? Shut up! Judge? Shut up! Judge? Shut up! Judge?
With mysterious zoom, the camera slowly and ominously zooms in on the character's face during the freeze frame. I can't think of any particularly bad examples of these two poopisms, so I'm just gonna say not to drag them out for too long. Alright, this next one can be dangerous, in more ways than one. Ear rape. This is when you blast the audio on a video clip and or distort the audio. Use this one sparingly, guys. I've seen poops that have used way too much ear rape, or nothing but ear rape. Trust me, it's not fun. To bring out the best in this poopism, play a few seconds of unchanged footage and then suddenly blast the audio.
For all I know, you could be Batman!
That way the viewer is caught off guard. That example? Well, if you want to entertain people, don't post 5 minutes of this. Alright, let's move on before we go deaf. Which one? I know. Tech text. Poopers sometimes insert short messages into their videos, usually to form a gag. Oftentimes these messages are on screen for only a split second, so you have to pause at the right time to see them. Not really much to talk about here, so I'm just gonna move on. Pitch shifting is when you make a clip's audio more
high-pitched
or low-pitched. In Vegas, all you have to do is click on the clip's audio and press the plus or minus keys. Back in the days of Windows Movie Maker, you had to speed up a clip or slow it down to change the pitch. Speed changes are still often used with pitch shifts, though today it's no longer a requirement. Time for the rape rave. This one's more complex than the Poopisms we've already looked at. This is where you loop footage of a character so it looks like he's dancing. Then you add some color effects, maybe lighting, and replace the audio with music, usually techno or dubstep. Alternatively, you can take footage of a character that is dancing rather than look for a loop that looks like a dance move. Also, try to be creative with the colors and or lighting. Stay away from the cycling color hues effect in Movie Maker! That's the worst rape rave effect you can possibly use! Whenever you see a video clip fly across the screen,
churros, get your churros!
That's panning. Panning is often used to zoom in, zoom out, fly left, fly right, spin it around, or any combination of those effects. If you want to make a clip fly in from the right, you have to take this frame here and drag it over to the left. Don't know why it works that way, it just does. Then you drag this marker all the way to the end of the timeline here. Once you do that, take the frame and drag it over to the opposite side. And there you go. Now for a warning about panning. Panning can be very bland if it's used on its own. I've seen poops that have done this.
I haven't even sold one yet. Some Merry Christmas. Oh.
Panning is best combined with other Poopisms, such as the stutter loop or ear rape. Okay, one more Poopism to go.